Hi, Elisa, Bluebird Relics. I thought I would come on live again tonight and show the intuitive piece that I've been working on and how it's progressed a little bit more since I began it almost a month ago, or over a month ago. Anyway, so today I kind of found some shapes in here and I decided to go with it. So I I chalk outlined some stuff and I started to paint. So I found a figure of a woman and I kind of saw a hand going down here with an arm, so I decided to go with that. I'll probably dress her later. I saw a deer over here looking up and coming over here, and then I saw some of the drip lines in it and it looked like antlers. So I went in there, I outlined it. I had some leftover gold I was using on another project, so I brushed some gold on there. I saw kind of like a skull up there. I thought maybe I would make that into some kind of like a sugar skull. I saw another face here, look like lips with hair coming down. So anyway, I'm just going to start painting a little bit. Hi there, still feeling yucky. You may fall asleep, but wanted to see where you were. Oh, thanks. Kind of went a totally different direction, right? It's not Woodstock anymore. Like it could be, actually, right now, Naked Lady could be Woodstock. Anyway, let me grab my black paint. Actually, I'm not going to grab brown. I'm going to grab brown. So I'm going to grab my palette. And I'm going to start editing this piece. I was using a natural bristle brush before, and I was kind of not liking how it was working. I want something a little bit softer. I'll use this one for now. Let me use the edger. All right, I'm just going to go into some burnt umber here because I think she's going to have brown hair. So I'm just going to outline kind of where I was seeing the hair. And I'll refine it later. It's right now I just want to kind of get the images that I see kind of in place, and then I'll just work around it as I go. So what I did was I took a picture and I changed the color to black and white so that I could see the images better that were coming through the painting. And I gotta tell you, I didn't see the girl at first, but I saw the skull and I saw this and I saw the deer or a buck, right? Male deer, right, has antlers like that. So it's a buck. How's everybody doing tonight? Melinda, I know you're not doing so well, but I'm glad you popped on. I'm not going to stay long. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes. I gotta go to bed too. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Actually, work from home most of the week, but 2 days I have to go on site and work in the building. The building is still closed to the public, so there's really no one there but the staff. Anyway, let's see. So I'm going to drag some of this. I just want to get this in here. Some of the hair. So I see where I'm going with it. I put a little bit too much burnt umber on here, so Let me drag some of this down. She'll have long hair. And I still want a lot of the colors to come through underneath. And over her face right here is textured. So let's see how that goes. It'll probably be cool, create a really cool effect. Let's see. I'll give her highlights later. I'll send her to the hairdresser. Everybody's quiet. So how was everybody's day today? It was a beautiful sunny day, but I gotta say, it's really, really cold. It's very, very windy outside. At least here where I am, I'm in New Jersey, in northern New Jersey, and it's extremely windy, which makes it cold on top of the temperature it already is. Let me see. Let me go in with a lighter. I have some of this burnt umber on here already. I'm just going to take a little bit of copper and a little bit of this unbleached titanium white. So the titanium white is like a really, really stark white, and the unbleached titanium is kind of like an off-white. You can use it as a skin color too, which I might. Brush it over. She looks a little peachy. A little too peachy. I'll tone her down a little bit. Put a little bit more of this burnt umber. A little bit more brown. I'm gonna go in and work on the buck. Again, I just want to get some of the deer here in here. I want to get some of the shapes of it. See, I see his eye right here. That's what really made me. At first, I'm just gonna go around it because I want to work on the eye later. But I really saw like a doe's head, and then when I was looking at it later on, I saw all the drip marks, and they looked like antlers running on his head, so on top of his head. So I said that might be cool, a deer. And now this girl's kind of leaning over to touch him or pet him, or they're having a moment. Maybe this will be a forest. I also put an outline. I thought I saw a tree, kind of like those, like a weeping tree that you see. I thought that pink up there and the drip marks kind of made it look like a tree, a weeping tree. So I'll define that later. Going a little darker. Let's run it a little lighter than I wanted. And I'll probably go in with some more colors as I go. This piece keeps changing moment to moment, so I'll bring him down a little bit here. And onto the body of the deer. I don't know. Anyway, see what happens. See how this goes. I might bring his leg over. Sometimes I just want to get the outline in, so that, and then I'll go back later on. And refine it more, obviously. I mean, it's going to be an abstract anyway. Well, sort of abstract, right? It's not a realistic deer. I think I might want to take a look at a picture of one too. I mean, you can kind of see it in your mind's eye, but sometimes it helps me to look at a picture, so I know I'm going in the right direction. As a matter of fact, when I was doing her arm before and her hand, I was chalking it. And I couldn't get it quite right, so I was holding my own hand out and looking at the shape of my hand, and I chalked. As I was chalking it, I was looking at my own hand. Yeah, kind of looks like a deer, I think. And anything I don't want, like if I make him look a little odd or awkward or something, I'll edit it out afterward with more paint. Go good for my deer right now. I'm gonna grab some. Does anybody think it's a good idea to go with the skull up there? Hi Kelly, how are you? Oh, thank you. You see a bird on with an extended leg. You know, I don't, over here. Are you talking about that one? Or you see it somewhere else? And a wolf above her head. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to back away and look at it. You see a wolf? I have to back away. I think a wolf would be more fitting in here, right? Almost like she's protecting the deer from it. You actually see a bunch of animals and wildlife. Yeah, I chalked out this bird. I chalked out, like I said, there's a skull up there. I don't know if I should go with the skull. I'm gonna go with it, and if I don't like it, I'll just cover it with more paint. I don't know. I was thinking more of like a sugar skull kind of thing. Right now, I just want to get the paint on here because I'm starting to see these images, so I wanna define them. Oh. This is such a big canvas. I gotta stand up to get up here. Well, it's not, a perfectly shaped skull. It's kind of an odd shaped skull. Like I said, if I just turn like I don't like it how it looks, paint over it. That's the beauty of paint. Huh. Maybe it doesn't. I'm kind of thinking it looks like a clown face now, more than it's a skull. I'm gonna paint it up here too. Sometimes I forget to paint the sides of the canvas. They need attention too. Huh. Oh, you think you like it no matter what it is? A doe above the bird and a wolf above the doe. I gotta back away from it and see if I see it. I thought I saw a really distinct face in it earlier today, and then I decided when I got up close to it, I couldn't see it anymore. And then I'd back away, I'd see it, and then I'd go up, and then I couldn't see it. So I decided I wasn't going to go with that image. Hi, hi, Doreen. How are you? Hi, my salty love. How are you? Uh-oh. I hear him going out, and I didn't give any directives of what I needed at the store. Hang on. Let me back away, because you said it was a wolf, right? Where is you said above the doe's head. Why am I not seeing the wolf? Huh. And you said a bird. Wait, hold on. Let me see. It's small. The profile, the tail by the chin of your skull, and the head pointing right up at the canvas. Like over here. I see a face here too now. Now I see a face. I see like an eye, and the mouth. I don't know. There's so many things you can do here. I don't know if I want to keep that skull. I don't know if it's in the mood of the painting, but I don't know. Maybe Well, let's see. We'll see. And then I saw the face up here with the lips, and I was thinking, like, she didn't. There's raised. I used molding paste with a stencil, so it's raised, and it kind of looked like she had a blindfold over her. If that makes sense. I might even get some paper. I have some nice colored papers, and I might stick some of them on there too. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know where I'm gonna go. It's gonna go as it goes. That's what's gonna happen. Now I see a face too, but you had the tail. I went, oh, I think. Hang on. Oh, I don't know. I see something here. Maybe the tail. I don't know. It's gonna keep flowing with it. Doreen's not giving any input. I don't even know if she's watching anymore, but I mean, if you see anything, I'm seeing that tree. Maybe I should go in on the tree. And I think what I'll do is I'll go, I'll put some, let me see. Instead of actually coloring the tree, I'll edit it out the other way. Let's see. I don't know if I should use white. No, I don't want to use white. Let me use, blue. And I'm going to water it down. And I got white on here already, so. I'll mix that in with it. Let me see if I can show you what I was saying. Then let me go in some. I'm just going to wet it a little bit. I don't really want it to drip. I think I'm painting over your wolf. Go for some drips. Because I still like the colors to show through. The colors that are already on the canvas. Let's see, right? See where it goes. I should have took a picture before I started. I forgot. Painted over my bird. Painted over the bird I saw before. Yep, you did, and the bird and the dove. I did. Get in here. So I'm just, there's no plan. Sometimes I have a plan, but no. This piece, there cannot really be any plans. I saw that one of the girls yesterday said she saw dream catchers, and I like that. I like that. I might have to incorporate it in here somehow. I'm thinking in here. I might have to incorporate it. I haven't quite figured it out. Uh-oh. Too much blue. Let me get rid of it. A little water will get rid of it. Don't forget, I'm going to cover her up anyway. Not exactly sure how I'm going to dress her. It's all fun. Let me get in here. Actually, I might come in with some of the darker blue. I don't think this blue is as dark as I thought it was. Kind of wet right now. Hang on. I have an idea. I think I'm going to scrape. Sorry, I'm being quiet. I don't want that blue on my dough. I think we get a towel. Because I don't want that blue on him right now. Huh. It's coming along. I'm going to bring in some darker blue. I'm going to come in with the ultramarine blue. The other blue I was using was a really a light blue, but it's that what color was that? I think it was primary blue. And it really does have a much not so much a lighter color, but it's brighter than the ultramarine. The ultramarine is more like a cobalt blue. Let's see. Let me bring it. Dark a little bit. I'm tipping away because the light is shining on it. And I can't see it very well with the light. I'm liking it. It's moving. It's coming along now. It's starting to look like something. I mean, 2 weeks ago, I was like, oh, I don't know what this is going to be. Let me take, I want to just, I want to take, I don't want her to be that peachy. Anybody has any questions about the brushes I'm using, the paint that I'm using? I'm using acrylic paint. Although I didn't use only acrylic paint on this, I used chalk paint as well. But mostly acrylics. Oh, okay. I think that might do something. So I used a little bit of the burnt umber and the titanium, the unbleached titanium. On here. A spritz just to move the color a little bit easier. I have, if anybody paints, tell me what their when you're painting, if you've ever painted a or you know what, I was gonna say like if you're painting a figure, but it could be with anything. Like what's your, my nemesis is hands. Faces too sometimes, but not always. I don't do too bad with faces. But I gotta tell you, the hands and feet, oof, the hands are just hard for me sometimes. Anyway, I'm probably gonna quit in another minute here. But I'll go on I'll go on like briefly with this a couple times just to show the progression. I might take a picture too and post it just to show the progression. I want to maybe what I'll do is that I have pictures of this from when I first started, and I tried to remember to take a picture every time I changed it. Didn't always happen, but maybe what I'll do is I'll do a like a small video to show the progression into where I started to where I am now with this. That might be cool, right? To see? Because I gotta tell you, it's changed so much. I ran out of paint. I ran out of paint. I gotta finish her leg. I mean, come on now. Gotta finish her leg. think this is too dark. It's all right. Yep. A little too dark. Running a touch dark. All right. Just add more of the unbleached titanium. And also, when you're working with acrylics, if anybody's painting along, spray your acrylic because it will dry. It dries as soon as it comes out of the tube. It starts to dry on you. And then I was painting a piece the other day. I felt like it was never going to dry. It was taking too long to dry. Doing her foot here. I don't know why I'm focused so hard on the skin color of her body since I'm going to paint over it anyway. I got to dress her. She can't run around naked. She could. But anyway, thanks for hanging out with me while I painted a little bit. Everybody be safe, take care, and have a good night. Take care.